Yo, what's good guys? It is your boy Leon the Programmer, and in today's video, I gotta come at you with another Dokkan battle video. And of course, I'm going to be talking about the EZA details for the TAPION, the AGL TAPION, I should say. You have them right here. Now, these did come out 9 hours ago, but by the time they did, I was already asleep, so unfortunately I could not make this video at the time of release. However, we do have the Homie Goresh's translations immediately available to us as we want them. Thanks to that, I don't know why I just clicked on it again. So, as you can see, obviously his category lead is now to 160, similar to UI. He went from 3 key and 150 to 3 key and 160. But one thing that should be noted is that he also allows giant units to transform one additional time. That was in there before his EZA, so they're allowed to transform 2 times in total, which is actually pretty good. But let's see what he got. So his passive 120% attack and defense, which is already good. I think I might have him with 2 dupes, so he'll probably perform pretty good. So he has 120% defense as well as 50% damage reduction immediately. Which is good. So far he's good. And then he has an additional 80% attack if his HP is 50% or below. And he breaks the Phantom Majin Steel, meaning he'll become Hirudegarn when conditions are met, which I think the conditions are, is it below 50%, I think. So his super attack causes immense damage as well as lowering attack and defense. So all in all, pretty good unit. But one thing, I don't have it pulled up just yet. Let's see here. First of all, let me fix this. There we go. And secondly, I want to pull up his linking partners real quick. Hold on. Alright, here we go. So we're back on the Dragon Ball Wiki. I have a couple of tabs open here. Obviously they have his details. They don't have his transformation conditions. But if you see, he breaks the seal when HP is 50% or less pre-EZA. So I imagine the transformation condition is either going to be the same or they'll make it a little easier, maybe 60% or something like that. So his links are pretty bad. Actually, an odd combination of Brainiacs, Hero, Experienced Fighters, Revival, Transform, Solid Support, and Fierce Battle. Now, individually, these links do add up to decent boosts, right? So you got 15% attack and defense. You got now up to 30, sorry, that's 15 plus 25, so that's 40% defense and 15% attack. So 30% attack, 40% defense, plus another 2 key, right? So you see he's getting like 60% attack and defense from links, plus like 5 key, assuming you have every single one of them active, of course. So it's actually a pretty good link set when you add up all the things. He's on an okay number of categories. Giant form, of course. Resurrected Warriors, movie bosses, time travelers, movie heroes, siblings bond. One thing that should be pointing out, the only unit in the game to not only be both super type and when he transforms extreme type, but of course also being and movie heroes and movie bosses at the same time, right? The only unit in the game to do that. Now, the only problem is, you take a look at his links. First of all, he does not have a perfect partner. And second of all, the only unit that shares that many links is this guy. Right? This guy is pretty much his only viable partner. And I use viable very lightly there because this Tapion is not too great. Obviously, this is a free-to-play Tapion. Maybe they could Dokkan Awaken him and do something. This unit is garbage. This Krillin, you're never going to use him alongside each other. And every single unit here is either bad or has significantly better partners, or shares no teams, or maybe even more. And like I said, below 3 links is like there, you can't even consider them a partner at that point. So let's take a look at the Tech Tapion, right? So the Tech Tapion now. He lowers attack on super, which is pretty good, right? So he lowers that by 20% for 3 turns, though. 3 turns, which is pretty good. So he gets a decent 80% attack and defense. So he won't be hitting that hard, and he won't be defending that well either, with not even 10,000 defense and only 80% at start and turn. He does have a medium chance, which is a 30% chance here to perform a critical hit, but he is also an orb changer, which is probably his best asset. The lowering attack and the orb changing helps not only himself with his pretty poor link set, but also helps other units on the tech team. I remember back in the days using this guy for the AGL, the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the 120 leader that hopefully will EZA soon. Give him thing. I think they share like 2 links, maybe. I know they share Fierce Battle. Maybe they share Experienced Fighters as well. But yeah, as you can see, this guy here shares every link with him except for this guy has Courage, right? Whereas the other guy of the AGL Tapion has Transform, I believe. So they share every single category, of course, besides movie bosses, because this is just regular Tapion, whereas this is Tapion with the Hirudegarn seal, right? So this is just regular Tapion, so he won't be on movie bosses, nor will he transform into an extreme type. So obviously you see this guy doesn't really do much. I mean, he's a debuffer as well as lowering attack, so you can make the argument, okay, maybe he'll do something, right? But his defense is going to be extremely low, because this is a free-to-play unit, by the way. He doesn't even have a Dokkan Awakening yet. Only 40% attack, so he won't be doing any damage. And even with the debuffs, he won't be defending that well. Certainly not compared to this guy post EZA. And this guy is not too great either. So what I'm hoping is they EZA this guy along with him, or they Dokkan Awaken the free-to-play one, so that he could actually have a bit of use. Because I actually have I have this guy rainbowed. Funnily enough, I have this guy rainbowed, and I have the other guy, I think, with 2 dupes, maybe 1 dupe if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. I'm actually really excited to see if they do EZA him, because again, I have him rainbowed. I could start leveling up his links soon. I think they're all level 1, and you look again, even though he only has 1 real partner, his links do add up to significant things, right? He actually has some quite good defense. That's 25% defense, right? What is this? Another 5%, another 15%. Right, so he'll have a decent amount of defense. His attack won't be all that, right? Because he has not even 14,000 attack, and with only 80% attack at turn start, it won't be that high. But the defense is really what I'm interested to see. What can he do? Right, this guy, we already know the 120 defense with over 10,000 defense they managed to give him. Plus, again, the damage reduction is really what kicks in there. So the damage reduction is really good as well. And this is not just from normal attacks. This is just from all attacks, period, including super attacks. So his defensive capability is definitely going to shine. His attack stat is pretty low, actually similar to this tech counterpart, interesting enough, because they have actually similar stats now that you see. Right, this guy just has slightly higher defense. This guy has slightly higher HP and a smidge higher attack, I believe. But obviously, once he EZAs, that'll be different, because once he's fully EZA'd and rainbowed, he'll have 12,000 defense, along with the 120% defense, plus damage reduction, plus defense from all these links right here, assuming, of course, you're running this guy with him. So these two, provided they both EZA, will be an incredibly deadly rotation. But again, this entire video is operating under the assumption that this guy EZAs as well, and the AGL is not left by himself. So I think I've gone on long enough. You know, I'm wondering how good he's gonna be. Pretty much, I'm just wondering how good is he gonna be. Oh, he lowers again by 20%. He lowers defense as well, but that doesn't really matter because most units these days, bosses these days, run off of damage reduction as opposed to a flat defensive stat. So debuffing defense in this way doesn't really matter. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me this time though. My name is Luna, also known as Luna the Programmer. If you liked this video rather, please be sure to give it a like or subscribe. If you didn't like it or didn't learn anything, please be sure to leave a dislike. Again, I am Luna, also known as Luna the Programmer, and I will catch you guys next time.